Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I'm here with a pick a card for your love life in 2022. So if you're curious to see about who you're going to be meeting, if anyone is going to come back into your life during 2022 and the general themes of love, then this video is for you. So I haven't uploaded in a really long time just because it takes a lot of energy to film pick-a-cards. So I'm going to be trying to come out with new content. That is one of my New Year's resolutions. So make sure you stick around and subscribe for more spiritual and tarot content. I do have 3 piles for you guys today. I just ask that you close your eyes, relax, and ask Spirit to guide you to the right pile. I tried to make sure that the crystals are similar in color. So for pile 1, we have the smoky quartz. For pile 2, we have the Labradorite palm stone. And then for pile 3, we have the black Tourmaline. Timestamps will be below in the description and in the pinned comments. Also, I just want to let you guys know, if you want more frequent channeled messages content, please follow me on Twitter. That is linked down below as well. I upload about every couple days. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye! Hi everyone, this is everyone who picked pile number 1, the smoky quartz. If you picked the smoky quartz, this one is for you. So just a little bit of information about this crystal. Smoky quartz is for grounding purposes and also just for helping us become more practical. So maybe during 2022, you might be looking for a more stable, practical relationship. I mean, aren't we all? But you especially might be hoping that that is something that you can get this 2022. So let's take a look at just the general themes of love throughout your year. So this is a general reading. Remember to only take what resonates. So we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Wands. We also have Temperance. So Sagittarius energy is really present here, but also anybody that is a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sag. But predominantly Sagittarius. So this could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising that you'll be dealing with, or just somebody who acts like a Sagittarius and or maybe they have a lot of 9th house placements. 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius. It's our house of philosophy, spirituality, religion, travel, and education. So I see you guys will be mainly focused on passionate relationships during 2022. This doesn't mean that you it won't be serious, but it'll just be an especially passionate relationship, if you know what I mean. Now, if you're already in a relationship during 2022, it'll just be more, like I said, more passionate and more driven romantically. So perhaps during 2022 with your partner, you guys might even start projects together. That is something that I'm seeing. If you're single, you're going to meet somebody with a lot of fire placements, and this person could be someone that you work with. It could be someone that you've met through a project or at school. But you're going to have a very exciting connection with this person, not just passionately, but this person is going to want to go out with you. This person loves to have fun. Again, if you're in a relationship, your partner might be somebody that likes to go out a lot. So that is what I'm seeing just for the general theme of 2022. Now, I did ask, is anyone from your past going to pop back in, since that is something that a lot of you guys love to know. So I am seeing yes, because we are having a Venus and Mercury retrograde at the same time in 2022. and also other Mercury retrogrades, there is someone from your past that is looking to come back in. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Fool, and we have the Page of Swords. So this is somebody who in the past may have not committed well. This is somebody who just had who was just very immature, and I'm hearing that they may have been very in and out of your life with the Fool, but they really feel stupid because they realized the grass is not always greener on the other side. And they realize that you really are the one for them, and stability is something that they do want, because the year 2002 in numerology is the year of 6. So this is the year that people will be realizing that something more stable and loving is what they want in their connections, not just something where it's temporary and fleeting. So your person has realized that they're kind of stupid to just leave you in the dust. Like I said, the grass was not greener on the other side. They may have been asking about you or checking up on your social media with the Page of Swords. It's really up to you if you want to take them back. Obviously use your own discernment, but I do have some channeled messages from them and a song. So the song chosen is Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. So yeah, like I said, this person really wasn't committal, and I'm gonna be honest, if your channeled song is by The Weeknd, that's a pretty telling sign that this person may have serious commitment issues, or they just not be very reliable, because Save Your Tears does talk about somebody who regrets not committing in love. So if you want to give them the opportunity to hear them out, you most definitely can. And we have I'm insecure around you physically and emotionally. Now, if you're saying that you don't have a past partner and you don't have an ex that wants to reach out, this person is likely to be a friend, so a former friend that you have left. Maybe they just were a very unreliable friend. They realized there's no other friends like you. And maybe with the insecurity card, they were competing with you, and they realized now, wow, I was really stupid to compete with this person. This person genuinely cared about me, and here I was competing with them. So it's either a past ex or it's a past friend. You can choose whichever one resonates more. It would be a past friend if you have absolutely nobody that would want to reach out. So now we're going to take a look at the type of personalities that you might be involved with during 2022. So we have from the Spirit Song Animal deck, we have the 7 of Crystals. We have Temperance, again, represented by the Zebra Spirit. And we have the 9 of Shells. So with these 3 cards, I really see, because this is the second time we're seeing Temperance, this is a lot of Sagittarius energy. I know I keep saying that, but I really feel that a lot of you are going to meet a Sagittarius or somebody who acts like a Sagittarius in 2022. This person may work in education. They may be very passionate about education. They could be somebody that's highly spiritual or loves to travel. They may work in the travel industry. You could travel with this person. But yeah, Sagittarius energy is going to be very predominant in year 2022. I'm also seeing that this person, with the zebra and their stripes, there's that saying, it's the zebra embraces its stripes. This person may be a little bit quirky or just kind of have some odd characteristics. Not strange, but just, they're quirky in their own way and they're very unique. That's the kind of person that I'm seeing that you might get involved with this year. I also see that this person is someone who is very focused on emotional fulfillment. So this is somebody who, they don't just keep people around them because they don't want to be lonely. Like, they actually seek meaningful conversations with others. And with the Nine of Shells, they really care about their human connection. So that is something that I'm seeing. So you may be involved with someone. Again, if you're already in a relationship, this might just be describing your current partner, somebody who really cares about their friends and their social lives. And then with the Seven of Crystals, this is also somebody who wants to grow with the people that they connect with, and they understand that connections take work and they take time to develop, but that person is really willing to put the work in. I also see that just in general, this is somebody who's really driven. So these are the characteristics to look out for when choosing your partner, because these are the characteristics that kind of match up with your soulmate, so to speak. I believe we have many soulmates, but this is kind of like the general description of the person that really belongs with you. So someone who's very driven, unique, Sagittarius, 9th house energy, and really cares about their emotional social circle. So now we're going to take a look at some other general themes coming in your love life this 2022. So we have expect powerful change, the new moon eclipse. And we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So if you guys are having any family issues, expect this to be resolved throughout 2022. I do see that getting better. But if it's not something family related, any past social conflicts that you have had, you're either going to get the chance to kind of go on a good page with these people and mend the bridge that was burnt, or you'll be able to heal and move on and find better connections. So it's either going to be one or the two. So that is really going to be a focus for 2022 for you. So now we're going to look at some advice from Spirit for 2022, and then that'll be the end of the reading. So we have You Are Worth It. This is a really beautiful deck. This is the Nature Whispers Oracle deck. And we have Laughter. So with these two cards, Spirit really wants you to focus on your self-love this year. Maybe you have a tendency, especially with the Cancer card that came up earlier, to spend a lot of your time and your money on others, but I'm hearing that this year, in order for you to emotionally heal and grow, you need to really focus on filling your own cup. And we also see that from this card here. Water your own garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So this year, this kind of reminds me of Taurus energy, really focusing on yourself. Because when we love ourselves first, we experience more abundance, right? So that is something that Spirit really wants you to focus on. I'm hearing for some of you, you'll be booking more massages. You might be getting into Pilates or like some type of physical workout regimen that's just going to help you care for yourself more. You might start doing a skincare routine. I'm hearing some of you guys are going to be whitening your teeth. Some of you, only if you've been thinking about it, might undergo some type of plastic surgery. And you know, that's your own choice, whatever it is you want to do. But yeah, these are the things that you'll be doing in 2002 to kind of help treat yourself more and look after yourself more. So that is what I'm seeing for your 2022 love reading. Have a happy new year, and don't forget to hit... Hi everyone who picked pile 2, the Labradorite crystal. Just a little bit of information on this crystal. This is for our intuition and also emotional balance. So maybe that is something you are looking to achieve throughout the year, a higher intuition, and maybe opening your third eye. By the way, if you notice some red spots on my hand, it is just from I burnt myself the other day on a cast iron skillet, so please just ignore it. I apologize for that. So let's take a look at what is happening in your 2022, almost said 2002, which is 20 years ago. So hard to believe. All right, so we have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is, this is kind of interesting, I'm going to be honest. During 2022, one of the themes of love for you, whether you're single or not, is learning how to implement healthy boundaries in your relationships. That is something that you will be learning to do. So for example, maybe you have a partner who is more, just with the King of Wands here, I could see this being something. Maybe you have a partner who is like the total opposite of you. Maybe they're more passionate, or you're more, physically passionate and the other person isn't. It's all about learning how to make that work. So this could be something that you'll be experiencing in 2022, which is very interesting. It's not, I know it's kind of not what everyone would want to hear, but it is, we go through different cycles of love, right? Our connections and our relationships that we go through are here to help us grow and help us become better people. So of course we're going to be experiencing lessons and challenges at times in our love life. So besides that, I did ask the cards if anybody would be coming back into your life, since that is something that I know you guys love to hear, especially since we're having a Venus retrograde and a Mercury retrograde at the same time during 2022. So we have the Hanged Man, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is someone who, now if you don't have an ex at all and you're like, no, there's no one in my life from my exes or my former situationships that would want to reach out, then this could just be a friend. But what I'm seeing here is most definitely, this is somebody who is heartbroken ever since you left them or they left you. So again, platonic or romantic, you're going to take what resonates. But one thing about this person, okay, that you need to look out for, Spirit is saying this, they are not good at making decisions. So the Hanged Man is when you make a decision, but it comes at a sacrifice, right? But this person doesn't really want to make that sacrifice. It's kind of like pile one, but this time Spirit is really focusing on this person's poor decision making. And it kind of leaves them feeling overwhelmed. Like, to make a decision and to have a serious conversation overwhelms them. Like, it's like an emotional maturity issue. And this is why I'm saying, it might be a friend issue, because in our friend relationships too, we do have friends who are kind of like this sometimes, right? So, but right now, like, they're really, really upset about the fact that you're not in their life anymore. I feel like you might have cut them out. Maybe this is somebody that you even could have blocked. I don't know why I'm hearing that. You could have blocked this person, or you just took them off your social media, and they're really hurt by that. Like, they feel really left out in the cold. They want closure. They want answers. So this is somebody that might try and reach out. I don't even know if they will, like, just because this person is so indecisive and they seem so all over the place, but there is a pretty good chance that they will. Like, they're definitely thinking about it right now. So we do have some channeled messages from them. I'm kind of a player. Yeah, this person has definitely exhibited just like low vibrational, immature, like an immature personality. And if it's a friend by player, it just could be somebody like, that kind of friend who we all kind of have at some point in our life. They shop around for the better option. Like, you'll be like, hey, I'm going here, want to come? And they'll say, maybe, and then they say yes, but then last minute they drop plans because they want to do something else with a different person. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up for some of you. Their song from them is Streets by Doja Cat. Guys, that is the ultimate heartbreak song. This person, like I said, like, they realized that they messed up and that their decision making really did cost them. You know, their poor decision making, you know, they're suffering the consequences of it. And Streets by Doja Cat is their song. Why can't I find no one like you? Well, I don't know. You gotta realize what you have when you have it. Okay, so let's take a look at some, just like the personality traits of the person that you're meant to end up with, and you could meet them during 2022, what signs to look out for, what personality traits that your person is going to have. So we have the Queen of Shells. I think this is the otter spirit or the seal spirit. I can't quite tell sometimes. We have the Two of Acorns, and that is the hawk spirit. And then we have the Five of Acorns, and this I believe is, I think it's a cheetah. I think this is the cheetah spirit or the leopard spirit. It's one of the two. Regardless though, what I did notice about these cards is that these are two predator animals. These are both predators, but emotionally they're represented by the Queen of Shells, which is a prey. The otter and the seal is a prey. A lot of times, like, larger birds will snap their baby, like take their babies, or like sea lions could eat them, or polar bears. So I really feel like this is somebody that, like, your person is somebody who's been taken advantage of emotionally before, and because of that they've become wiser and they have eyes like a hawk. Like, they can spot out people who are really emotionally immature. They can spot out people who are not healthy. They're really, really good at assessing boundaries and asserting themselves now because of it. Like, they've become very wise. So that's the sign that you've met your person. Your person is very wise and has a past that might have been difficult, but has molded them into such, like, an emotionally intelligent person. That is another sign. Emotional intelligence, wisdom, compassion as well, because the Queen of Shells is a very compassionate character. They also are very focused on their growth, so their own personal growth is something that really matters to them. And I feel like this kind of ties into the first three cards we pulled about asserting boundaries. I feel like this person that you're meeting, that their purpose in your life is to help you learn how to really assert yourself and also become emotionally intelligent. And they're going to teach you based off of their experiences. And this person might have fire or earth placements, also water placements with the Queen of Shells. I'm not picking up on a specific sign, just fire, earth, water. That is really what I'm picking up the most. So that would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's like half the zodiac, but that's more than half the zodiac, but those are the signs that this person would have. And I really think that if this immature person comes back into your life, it's kind of like a lesson. Like, you know, maybe you have also been taken advantage of emotionally, and I don't believe that your spirit guides or the universe like necessarily tests you, but this is like a chance to say what's on your mind to this person and be able to really tell them what it is you want to say, you know. And like, maybe this person, this Queen of Shells person who's coming into your life, can kind of help you really like assert yourself, you know what I mean? So these are the qualities to look for in your person. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this could just be describing somebody that you're already with. So let's take a look at some general themes. So we have a new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So I think that this year in your relationships, I kind of see an energy where you might be with someone whose emotional, like, emotional needs or love languages is gift giving. So you might be kind of like, you might be different from them in that way. Like I said, like you're going to be meeting someone who is different from you. There's someone here that you're going to be meeting. There's a couple of different energies coming in, right? One of them is going to be different from you. So you're going to be learning how to kind of like have that practical relationship with someone who's so different from you. This is kind of like the beginning of the reading. And then the energy is gaining momentum. So if you feel like your love life has been really stagnant, or maybe not much has been going on, this year it's going to pick up way more. So if you're in a relationship and it's been a little bit boring, just know that things are going to start picking up. You're going to be going on more dates. You're going to be going on more adventures with this person. If you're single, you're going to meet someone who's going to add a little more to your love life, and you're going to go out with them. And, you know, the spirit is saying things won't be stagnant for too long, especially during the... So now we're going to look at some advice cards, and that will be the end of the reading. So we have a leap of faith, and we have celebrate differences. So again, learning how to have relationships with people who are very different from you. That is going to be one of the themes of 2022 for you. And with leap of faith, you're just going to be learning how to trust the universe and others in love. So when you come across this emotionally intelligent and wise Queen of Shells, and don't worry about gender, by the way. Like, if you're a woman watching this and you see Queen of Shells, that doesn't, like, gender doesn't really apply. It's just a person you're meeting. Like, whatever gender you're interested in is who you would be meeting. So you're going to be learning how to trust others. And maybe through this relationship, you know, any past baggage that you've had is going to be released. So the last card that you have is the Courageous Peony. And this card also talks about celebrating our differences, because the peony does not compare itself to the rose does not compare itself to the daffodil does not compare itself to the forget-me-nots, okay? They are all unique flowers that bloom in their own time during their own season. You are not in competition with anybody. I feel like some of you guys may be comparing yourselves to, you know, social media influencers or just people online. And, you know, just because someone has a lot of followers doesn't mean that they're actually well liked. And just because somebody is posting a really happy relationship, that is just what they're showing. Nobody is going to post photos of themselves, you know, going through a difficult time or, you know, being alone or a breakup. Nobody really wants to focus on that because people really care about what others think, right? So, well, generally, when we're talking about social media. So don't compare yourself to these people. When you see someone living a life of luxury, you have no idea how they got to a point in their life to be able to afford that. You have no idea if someone is helping them afford that. So there's no point in comparison. And it's the same thing with your love life. Maybe you're seeing somebody who is in such a happy relationship right now, but you don't know that they've been single for like 5 years prior and their husband cheated on them and they had such a horrible love life before. Everything that is meant to happen for you will happen at the right time, just like the peony blooms at the right time, the tulip blooms at the right time. And they may be at different times from each other. I don't know. I'm not super into gardening, but, you know, it happens when it's meant to happen. Everyone has their own path, their own life that they're supposed to be taking, right? So don't compare yourself to anyone at all. Just focus on you. You're only in competition with yourself, nobody else. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I really hope that this resonated. If it did, please be sure to hit the subscribe button for more. And also for more frequent channeled messages, please follow me on Twitter. You can add me on there. I post there pretty much almost every couple days. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye. Hi everyone who picked pile 3, the black Tourmaline. If you picked pile 3, this is for you. What is happening in 2022? If you see any red spots on my hands, it's just I burnt my hand on a pan, so I apologize for that. So let's take a look at what is happening for you in your love life in 2022. So to start off, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the King of Swords. So I think that as of recently, I feel like 2021 for you was very difficult in your love life. So it's either you went through some difficult heartbreaks in 2021, or maybe you are, as we're transitioning into 2022, and you're kind of looking like for a sign that things are going to improve, or maybe you just feel like there's no hope for you in love just because of things that you've experienced. But one of the things that will be happening for you in 2022 is you will have gained so much more wisdom and intelligence from these downfalls that you've had. Now, don't worry. Yes, you're going to meet people. You're going to find love, of course, but Spirit just wants to let you know that despite everything that you have experienced, some heartbreak, maybe, you know, for some of you, I'm hearing that there was like a third party involved. This is over now, okay? So all this past BS that you went through is done. You are going to become a much wiser person now because of what you went through, and that is what Spirit wants you to know. So any fighting and drama that you've had, I hear that there is some drama that you've experienced in your love life. It's done. That is 2021 energy, and I'm seeing that because this is like kind of reflecting what you're going through at the moment, not what will be happening in 2022. What's happening in 2022 is you becoming a wiser person. You're healing from that hurt. So that is one of the things that will be happening. So let's take a look if anybody from your past is coming back, as we are having a Venus and a Mercury retrograde at the same time during 2022. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Wands. So if you have someone in your past, a friend or a past ex or a situationship that likes to show off, this person may hit you up in 2022. Why? I'm not sure. We're going to look into that in a second because I have some channeled messages here. But yeah, this person is thinking of you. I don't think they even have a specific reason. Like, I think this is just someone that likes to show off their possessions. They may have earth placements, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like they just kind of want to talk to you again and see what it is that you're up to. I also feel like they may be in some kind of competition with you. I don't know why, I'm just hearing that. So for channeled messages from them, we have, we're not meant for each other. So this person is aware that like you guys probably won't work out. Or maybe they feel that way, but regardless, they still want to talk to you anyways. And their channel song is Tomorrow Never Came by Lana Del Rey and Sean Ono Lennon. So I think this person feels they have some unfinished business with you. And maybe you guys just lost contact or just kind of fell off, but this person wants to kind of restart that again. Whether or not you want to let them back in is 100% up to you. Make sure you use discernment, as this is a general reading. So let's take a look at the characteristics of the good people that you're going to meet in 2022, what characteristics they have, and you know, like the person that you're meant to end up with as well. So we have the Sun card, represented by the hummingbird spirit. We have the Four of Feathers, represented by the bear spirit. And then we have the Two of Feathers, represented by the gecko spirit. So what I'm noticing is this is someone who has a lot of air placements, but they may have a little bit of fire as well, just with the sun. Even though the sun, I don't think that card actually represents any zodiac sign. Maybe it does, but the feathers is the air sign. So the thing about the gecko is some geckos are able to camouflage. So this is probably someone, especially with the Four of Feathers as well, that at first, like, they're very quiet. They're very quiet natured and they're very calm. They probably don't like to have a lot of attention on themselves. This is not someone who likes to party a lot. This isn't someone who will be doing anything like reckless or any like poor decision making. I'm seeing good decision making because the gecko is a very precise animal. This tarot deck, by the way, is not read like traditional tarot, just to let you know, a little FYI. But yeah, this is somebody who is a good decision maker, someone who's not super loud. They have good discernment. This person does not get involved in any drama. And the other thing is, like, they may be very quiet at first, but once you get to know them, they have such a warm personality. This is someone who is really good at seeing the positive side of things. They bring a lot of joy to your life. So these are the signs to look for. If you're wondering if this person or not is for you, if they have these characteristics, this is what your person is supposed to be like. They might like relaxing in the outdoors. They might like going to the beach. I'm hearing that they also have a very nicely decorated home or just very well organized. Those are the characteristics that you'll be noticing about your person in 2022. If you're already in a relationship, this could just be describing the person that you're with now. Or what I'm hearing is, like, I feel like for some of you, if you're watching this and you're already in a relationship, this actually might apply to your friendships, is what I'm hearing. So if you are experiencing some bad friendships, just know that you're going to be meeting better friends, and these are the characteristics that they will have. So now let's take a look at some general love themes throughout 2022. We have balancing spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So you might be worrying about, am I going to have a major heartbreak in 2022? Are the people that I love going to hurt me? The answer is no. Like, you are safe throughout this year. You are so protected. The black tourmaline itself is the protection stone. This is the stone that protects you from negative energy. So you really did pick the right pile. You're going to be safe. The universe has your back, spirit has you, of course, but I'm really seeing a lot of water energy with Pisces and Cancer. So I think that you will be focusing a lot on your emotional health, and also just spending a lot of time with your loved ones, whether they are a romantic partner or your friends or your family. This is what you will really be doing. And Cancer is also a home body energy as well. So yeah, your partner during 2022 is going to be someone who is very, very much of a homebody themselves, but very warm and very friendly. So that's kind of like who you'll be meeting. So lastly, let's take a look at some of your advice cards, and then that will be the end of this reading. So we have clear out the old. So like I said, guys, this old energy that you experienced in 2021, the drama, This is going to be gone in 2022. And if you haven't gotten rid of them yet, if that person is still in your life, during 2022, this is when you'll be getting rid of them so that you can heal and move on and find the people that you're meant to be with. So besides that, we have potential gateways. So again, like, you're just entering a new phase in life, a new period without these old people who were dragging you down. I'm seeing someone who's being like, who's sinking with an anchor attached to their ankle, but they're able to break off from it. And that is going to be you. You're going into a new direction. I'm hearing that at the end of 2022, going into 2023, you're going to be in such a much better place than you're in now. So if you are feeling hopeless or you're worried and you just needed a little bit of reassurance, I really hope that this can just provide you with some hope that it's not going to stay this way and you're going to get much, much better. Like by the end of 2022, you're going to be in a completely better situation. Look how dark it is here. And then look into the gateway. It's bright, it's sunny, there's a river. And I think there's even some people. Yes, there's people there just sitting there like in that really bright, like naturey area. So you're going to be going into a time where you're going to be meeting much better people than you have met in 2021. And then lastly, with Star Family, you're part of a team of souls, call and support. Yeah, like I said before, you're going to be experiencing much better times during 2022, kinder people. You're going to be meeting your soul family. So not just like your person or like romantic partners, you'll be meeting really good friends. You'll be surrounded by people who really, really love you. Remember, Cancer is a family sign. This is your soul tribe, your soul family that you've been waiting for. All this to come in 2022. This was such a beautiful reading, pile 3. I wish you a happy new year. And if this resonated, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also make sure you follow me on Twitter for more frequent channeled messages. It's linked down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.